I should be holding something, you know? I wanna hold something. Better. Why do I have a studio? That is a really good question. Thanks. Well done. I have a studio because I am a fashion designer. That's something that I need to remind myself of. I probably shouldn't have to remind myself of it, and yet I do. I had the privilege of going to London College of Fashion, and I made most of my final year collection inside this room. But after I graduated, I basically decided that I never wanted to hear the sound of a sewing machine ever again in my life if I could avoid it. So I focused on video, I focused on doing stills, I pretty much did everything I could to try and satisfy my creative itch without making clothes, and nothing's worked. And so that time of stop has ended, and now we're starting the time of start. That's what we're going to call it. Basically, this room looks like just a room full of stuff, and I would really like to turn it into a room that means business. And one of my biggest obstacles has been the fact that I don't have a table in here anymore. The last one might have fallen apart. And I've used that as my perfect excuse to not do any pattern cutting and to just not do any clothes. Enough excuses. We don't do excuses in 2026. No, sir. We do making things. And the first thing we're going to make is a table. Thank you. Let's make the table. Let's do it.
Room to turn it now.
Hopefully. I thought the main thing I should do is probably explain why, other than just making clothes. What I'm making clothes for is a project I've been working on for a few years. It's called Morgroban. It's my brand. I developed it during my placement year and then creatively defined it in my final year. And after a bit of a graphic t-shirts print on demand hiatus, I really want to bring it back. I want to make it closer to what I had it envisioned as during my final year, and I would like to take you along for that journey. Morgroban is the Cornish word for turtle. I'm not going to go too far into it. Turtles are my favourite animal, simple as. And whilst the concept was originally sustainable surfwear, it's really grown into something a bit bigger than that. And really what it is, to sound a bit pretentious, to sound a bit artsy, is that Morgroban is essentially my outlook on the world, my mindset, my attitude, translated into fabric that you can then wear, not just to do activities, but to stand for something, to back away from fast processes, to really enjoy craft again. And yeah, I've got a lot of exciting stuff planned, but for now, finish building the table. When you next see this room, it will be hopefully studioified. Sick. It's gonna be a late night, I already know that, because I was gonna film this morning and it's actually 3:30, so the light's gonna go. The light's definitely gonna go, but the legs are gonna go on the table. And then I've got a cabinet, and then I've got some stuff, and I can organise my fabrics. And in theory, finish this today at some point so that I can make a shirt tomorrow. That's gonna be, I don't know, a reel or something. I need to start posting shit on the brand, don't I? Hugh Francis, fashion designer, making it happen whilst talking to himself in a room. And 43 people online. Nice. We're not gonna mention that one of them's me. Zoom in. No. He's good with his hands and screws.
Legend has foretold.
Remember, the important thing is just straighten your legs and lift violently with your mid-spine.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
That's what Laszlo did. Alright, cheers, buddy.
6.5 hours later.
Turns out it takes a lot longer than I thought it would to totally redo an entire studio. It's day 2, it's I don't know what time. Table is up. Drawers, they've got pens and stuff in them now, so that's practical. And I forgot how much fabric I've got. Fabric, made stuff, more fabric in boxes. I'm fighting ADHD demons to not give up on this task. If you don't hear from me soon, send help. Or don't. I won't force you. Ooh! And there's a box of felting stuff as well. I did play dress up for quite a big bit. You know when you're clearing through your room and you find an old toy? Imagine that, but every box you open is a fabric that you used or were gonna use, or a garment you made. So I've been doing a lot of, ooh, what's that? And then mucking about with that fabric or trying on a jacket that I made in like first year at uni. It's going well. It's going well. We'll get there. We'll get there. This is cool. It's fabric. See? It's cool. I'm not going to keep doing that. That seems like it's going to end poorly. Cool. Day 3. I have an espresso martini.
Morgroban meetings in session. Bear with. Oh, you got an espresso martini?
I do. Now I do feel a lot like I'm doing fashion again. I'm sleep deprived. I'm in a studio. I'm trying to use pins and I keep going cross-eyed. It's good to be back. Oh wait. Ooh. Ooh. Ugh. I have a studio. It's midnight. 3 days. A bit of working in a coffee shop in between. Bit of sleeping in a bit too much in between. Morgroban HQ, Hugh Francis HQ, whatever you want to call it. The studio. The Hudio. That's silly. Is this the Hudio? I think this is the Hudio. That's so stupid, I gotta stop that. Pegboards. It's got my tools on it. I'm really happy with this. I really like the tapes. I've got my tapes, I don't know how well you can see that. Now all I have to do before Saturday is edit all of this footage into a video and then make a shirt and film making that shirt, then edit that into some short form content to promote the long form content, and work 9 to 5 in a coffee shop, and contact suppliers about t-shirts, and apply for non-hospitality. Dear God. I have a studio. It's done. Thank you. Good night. Next time you see me on a long video, I think I'll be on a run. We might be doing making, doing kind of stuff. We'll see. We'll see what you like. We'll see what bites. I have a studio. I'm really proud to say that, actually. I have a studio.